You're listening to Catholic Chicago. Ahead, the Archdiocese of Chicago brings you programs about the people, events, and issues that touch our lives. Thanks for letting us be part of your morning. Now again, Catholic Chicago.
Good morning, and welcome to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and we extend a warm hello to all who are listening on WNDZ 750 AM here in Chicago, and all who are watching our live stream on YouTube and Facebook at Catholic Chicago. There's excitement in the air in our world-class city as the Chicago Auto Show returns after a one-year absence due to COVID-19. And on Friday, February 11th, the night before the auto show opens to the public, there is also excitement building for First Look for Charity. For over 30 years, First Look for Charity has been a wonderful gala opening the auto show here in Chicago, raising money for local charities. And Catholic Charities is one of 16 charities participating this year. It's one of Chicago's greatest one-day fundraisers, regularly generating $2 to $3 million on behalf of all of these charities. And here to tell us all about Catholic Charities' reception at this year's First Look for Charity are Bill Montana and Marty Bredemann, who are Catholic Charities Co-Chairmen for this event. In full disclosure, Marty is also my husband, and so this might be a first for the First Look for Charity. But I can assure you all that Bill, Marty, and I are deeply committed to trying to help further the mission of Catholic Charities, along with Bill's wife, Nancy, and so that's where we're going to keep the focus today. Welcome, Bill and Marty.
Oh, thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can we start off, Bill and Marty, and can you share with us what can attendees look forward to if they come to the Catholic Charities reception at First Look for Charity? Bill, may we start with you?
Sure, absolutely. Again, thanks, Katie, for having me on. This is an honor to promote this event. I think this is our 14th year, Marty, that we've been doing this together. And every event is exciting. It's held February 11th. It really is an incredible, elegant event where supporters and attendees and guests that come to the event, there's an array of activities. It's food, drink, music. You get a chance to, bid on raffles. I think they're giving a couple cars away. It really is a truly event. And every year I've been to this event with my family. It's always a great time.
And Marty, it's produced by the Chicago Automobile Trade Association, correct?
Yes, Chicago Automobile Trade Association is a group of the Chicagoland area dealers, and they do the enormous task of pulling this show together. It's a terrific event. In addition to the fun of having the opportunity to have an elegant evening out, there's beverages, there's hors d'oeuvres, there's desserts, there's and even live entertainment. And so guests can enjoy a very elegant evening, and the nice thing is the proceeds of the event, the substantive proceeds of the event, benefit all the charities. So it's a terrific opportunity for people to combine a good party and a good cause.
And Bill, what kind of impact has First Look for Charity had in Chicago over the past 30 years for our local charities?
It truly is amazing. I think this is the First Look is the largest nonprofit event, single event nightly. I think they raised, in the last 30 years or so, something close to $52 million.
Wow.
And when you think of, that's just a huge amount of money. And when you think about where that money is going, it's going to the needy and the people that need it the most. And I think people that come to the event, not only they're having a good time, but they definitely have this, feel good about that. Hey, I'm having a good time. In addition to that, the donation associated with the price of the ticket is really going to make a difference in somebody's life.
Absolutely. And before we go any further, Marty, can you please share with our audience how they can reach out and purchase tickets if they'd like to attend the Catholic Charities reception, pre-event reception on February 11th?
Yes. The best way to obtain your tickets and in particular identify Catholic Charities of Chicago as the beneficiary of your ticket purchase is to go to actually CatholicCharities.net/first look. And first look is just one word. So if you go to CatholicCharities.net/first look, not only will there be more information about the event and the some special things that Catholic Charities is doing to benefit its donors, but also gives you simply more information about the event itself.
And as we said, each of these local charities is hoping to raise funds that evening. In regards to Catholic Charities, our programs and services have never been requested more in the last couple years. Some of our programs have doubled and tripled in size in terms of the number of clients seeking help. Can we ask you both to kind of remind our audience what some of those programs and services are and all the great things that Catholic Charities are doing in Cook and Lake counties? Bill, may I start with you?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, when you think about Catholic Charities, obviously they've been around for a very long time, but for over 100 years, they have 50 locations or 50 programs, I beg your pardon, in 150 locations across Cook and Lake counties. And what they really do, and I remember talking to Monsignor Bolin at one time, they give dignity to people and they give hope. And they've been a safety net, a parachute, a support system for the homeless, for people that are maybe going to become homeless, for domestic abuse people, for the homeless and also the seniors that maybe just need some companionship, again, to make them feel better, to make their day feel better. And, it really is amazing because when I look down the list of the things that they do, for mental health concerns, domestic violence. And let's not forget the people that, the reason why we're here in our freedom, the veterans that have, given, their lives to, keeping this great country afloat. Sometimes those people need support. We're there for them as well. Adolescents, especially during this time, who are struggling maybe with loneliness or struggling with maybe not being with their friends. There's always a helping hand, always a voice, always somebody that's there at Catholic Charities. You pick up the phone, you go into one of our many facilities, somebody's always there with open arms to help the people that need it the most. And again, to give dignity, to give hope to people that are in need any specific time throughout the entire year, 24/7, as cliche as that sounds. They are there all the time, helping the people that need it the most.
Beautifully said, Bill. And Marty, how about you? Can you add to that and talk about the importance of the funds raised at First Look for Charity this year?
Bill, did a great job of outlining, the types of services that Catholic Charities renders. And the neat thing is Catholic Charities has initiatives and programs on its own. And because of its proven track record, and a record of being an efficient, charitable organization. They've actually, in addition to their own programs, they've partnered with the city of Chicago to actually to perform certain services and even been on the forefront of innovative programs. They're involved in one right now that is a cutting edge program that's basically working with the city to try to identify the underlying causes for the violence that is, a tragic problem in Chicago area. So, but in specifically, there's, numerous programs. It's truly hard to try to quantify everything that Catholic Charities does every day in the city of Chicago. But, certain things like the family stabilization services, when a family or a person is in a crisis situation that has come about unexpectedly, Catholic Charities does what they can to be of help to those people. And maybe just as importantly is there's another program that when that crisis abates, that they don't just drop people. They basically try to see if there's ways that they can continue to help them to become, stable. And that program is the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. So they're not only helping people of all ages and races and ethnicities in Chicago, but they are, one of the wonderful things they do in particular is help with the child development centers. And so that when you've got circumstances where both parents are working or other circumstances, Catholic Charities is helpful to those families. They also, even, you don't overlook the obvious. Oftentimes young mothers and fathers actually need some help. So there's parenting programs that help give them the tools to be to provide a safe and happy circumstance for their family, and be and make the most of their the safety of their children and a happy home life. The other neat thing is Catholic Charities was involved for many years with our post-adoption, with adoptions. And there are numerous people that on an ongoing basis now contact Catholic Charities and are interested maybe learning more about their early lives. So, and then most recently as well, with different circumstances going around the world, there's more than ever, there are refugees and immigrants coming into the United States, and some of those folks are actually coming to Chicago. So the Catholic Charities is providing invaluable services to help these people that are literally coming to Chicago and starting a new life. So it like I said, it's hard to summarize everything that Catholic Charities does, but the enormity is really extraordinary.
Well, you're both such wonderful ambassadors, not only for the mission of Catholic Charity, but both articulating the specific things that we do throughout Cook and Lake counties to address people's immediate and short-term and long-term needs. So thank you both so much for articulating that. Since Sally Blount arrived as our president and CEO, she's been so articulate in helping reach out to corporate Chicago and to individuals and families and remind them of the importance of them partnering with us. Throughout our history, Catholic Charities could not have done what they did, what they have done for 105 years without our partners. Can you each speak a little bit about that and things that Sally has said or done that have particularly inspired you? Bill, may I start with you?
Yeah, I mean, her leadership is just really amazing. And I think, with that type of leadership and that positive energy that she, exudes in her everyday life is just amazing. And it motivates people to really spread the word. But it really is easy, though, when you think about it, because they have changed so many people's lives. It truly is amazing. I mean, they've changed our lives. We adopted our daughter from Catholic Charities. And so that was they talk about, gifts, and they talk about miracles. Well, there was a gift and a miracle, some 18 years ago already. I just can't believe it. But it truly is amazing. And we're extremely grateful, to people who raise their hands, who support Catholic Charities. And, purchasing a ticket for the First Look event is just another way of doing, again, something that is extremely generous. And you also have the opportunity to have a really good time. And I really think that, when I go to, the Catholic Charities event, the First Look event, not only do I have a good time, but I know that, the ticket price, a certain percentage of that ticket price is going directly to people that need it the most. And, under her guidance, under, Sally's leadership, it's so exciting to be part of this organization. And I'm truly blessed to be able to support what I truly believe is an organization that helps everybody regarding ethnicity, regarding, whatever type of, worship you're involved in. It's just, it's non-discriminative, I guess, is to put it bluntly.
Thank you so much, Bill. How beautifully said. Marty, do you have anything to add to that? Just a couple things. One is, I've had the good fortune of being involved with Catholic Charities since 2004. And
so grateful that I became involved. And the neat thing about it is, about Catholic Charities, I think, is that oftentimes people that at one point in their lives needed assistance from Catholic Charities, and Catholic Charities was where there for them. The neat thing is there are thousands of examples of circumstances where those very same people came back and actually, shared their talents to try to be helpful to Catholic Charities. So they're trying to pay forward their kindness that was extended to them. The other neat thing is that if you simply learn more about Catholic Charities, the more you know about it, the more you really want to be involved. And
absolutely,
there's younger people, middle-aged people, older people that are all involved. And so when you know about the mission, you really can't help but want to be involved. However, as Sally Blount, our leader, has explained, all of the good that Catholic Charities does is not possible without the support of our donors and partners. So, the way that Catholic Charities is able to accomplish that is through the combining of talents and resources. So we're reaching out to you today to help with one of Catholic Charities' many worthy fundraising events, and we would be very grateful for your support. It would really be hard to imagine what the city of Chicago would do without the energy and help of Catholic Charities to affect so much good. So we would be very grateful for your support, and if you would be kind enough to spread the word to other people in the hope that they might be supportive as well.
And on that beautiful note, we're going to take a quick break here on The Voice of Charity. And when we return, we're going to continue to talk about First Look for Charity on Friday, February 11th. Please stay tuned.
Join Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago for an exclusive preview night of the 2022 Chicago Auto Show. It's First Look for Charity on Friday, February 11th at McCormick Place. By choosing Catholic Charities as your charity beneficiary, you'll have access to our private pre-event reception featuring cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, live entertainment, and our always spectacular raffle. Our special guest and MC will be NBC reporter and anchor Lauren Petty. Plus, you'll be free to sample an array of amazing food and beverages from local businesses throughout the auto show. Your ticket also entitles you to a chance to win one of 2 brand new vehicles in a drawing on the main floor. This is a black tie only event, so get ready for a spectacular evening, seeing the auto show in glamorous style for a great cause. Proceeds from the Catholic Charities reception benefit our programs and services in Cook and Lake counties. To purchase tickets, visit CatholicCharities.net/firstlook.
I feel special. I feel great. I got good grades.
We've seen a huge surge in our kids now meeting or exceeding grade level. Come check us out. You may have never thought we were an option before.
At Catholic Charities, we fight hunger in Chicago throughout the year. Our 6 regional offices in Cook and Lake counties work together to offer sit-down and to-go meals to anyone in need. We deliver meals to those who are homebound, and our 8 food pantries offer 3 to 4 days of food supplies based on household size. Participants in these programs have the opportunity to learn about other Catholic charity services that strengthen individuals, families, and their communities. The challenges for those dealing with food insecurity are especially great during the winter months. To learn how you can help those who are hungry in your neighborhood, visit CatholicCharities.net or call 312-655-7525. That's 312-655-7525. Thank you for your generosity.
Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and it's my great pleasure today to be here with Bill Montana and my husband, Marty Bredemann, who are co-chairmen of Catholic Charities Reception at First Look for Charity, the wonderful gala on the night before the auto show opens to the public. First Look for Charity is on Friday, February 11th, and as we said earlier, if anyone is interested in attending this special event for Catholic Charities, you can go to CatholicCharities.net/firstlook to purchase tickets. Bill, before the break, we were talking about what just a fabulous night this is for a great cause. And, this year's First Look for Charity has special significance because last year's was canceled. Can you please share with our audience the feeling among the committee that's planning the Catholic Charities Reception this year?
It truly is amazing. We've been talking about this with the committee now. I think maybe this is 3 or 4 conference calls and Zooms and things like that. And I think the overall tenor and what everybody is conveying is that, and I'm sure everybody feels, who's watching this, who's listening to this, who's just out in the general world is so anxious to return to some type of normalcy. And this event is perfect for doing that. It's fabulous, it's elegant, it's in a world-class city. And you know what? And it's raising funds for things and for people that are in need. And I think this event is going to be truly special because it's long overdue and people want to get out and they want to have fun. And this is a great way to do it.
And you're so right, Bill. And I'd like to add that Catholic Charities, I know, is going to great lengths to make our reception as COVID-friendly as possible. And so for anyone out there who's considering attending but is a little worried about COVID, please know when you come to the Catholic Charities reception that tremendous precautions are being made to just make it as safe an evening as possible for all. Marty, in addition to the Catholic Charities reception, that's the pre-event, gala, but then everybody from all of the different charities goes into the auto show. Can you share with our audience what are some of the special events that the different auto manufacturers have at their different displays to just make it a really fun and special evening for everyone?
Sure, let me cover that. I'll maybe just talk real briefly too about the charity, the Catholic Charities reception that starts at 5:30. For those people that buy tickets that benefit Catholic Charities of Chicago. There's a suite that opens at 5:30. So it's a terrific way to get to the show a little bit early, have an opportunity to, have a beverage, some nice light food, be able to check your coat, which is a nice benefit, and share fellowship with fellow supporters of Catholic Charities. The actual show actually starts at 7 o'clock, the main show. So people starting at 7 can go from the Catholic Charities suite to into the actual show itself. The show itself is truly a show. There's hors d'oeuvres, there's desserts, there's champagne, there's live entertainment, and the opportunity to see fellow people that are charitably predisposed, as well as see all of the cars, including the newest models and even some concept cars. One of the neat features of the evening is at 8:30 they actually have a raffle. So by simply buying a ticket to the auto show, by retaining your stub, they pull a name at 8:30, and you have to be present. And so there's actually 2 vehicles that they're going to be giving. So there's 2 drawings. There's going to be a 2022 Buick Avenair, and then also a 2022 GMC Yukon Denali that are going to be actually given away. The interesting dynamic of it, though, is that there's a limited number of minutes you have to put together that you won the car. And so for many years, it's been a very exciting circumstance where someone realizes that they've won the car and they have to get up to the stage with their stub to claim the car. And so it's just a very, very fun environment. So, the nice thing too about the show itself, from 7 o'clock on, you can visit the displays. The manufacturers have staff members there. They're happy to answer questions, and there's information about the vehicles as well. So you'll never be able to see as many cars in one place as you will on an evening like First Look for Charity on Friday, February 11th.
And Bill, there's really some very wonderful individual things that the manufacturers do, aren't there? There's some test drives and like giveaways. What have you experienced in just walking around to the auto show in previous years?
Yeah, to expand on what Marty said, what's really exciting about it is first of all, you have less people. Okay. And, everybody is dressed to the nines. And so you're walking around, you get to sit in the vehicles. And a lot of times general admission on the auto show, they don't allow you to do that. Some of the test tracks that they have there, the lines are not as long when you go to the general admission, if you will. And so you're able to experience a lot of things that are very different and very easy. And Marty, to your point, it's so funny when they do the raffle, okay, for the cars. Sometimes it's like the price is right, but the person is running from like one half of the McCormick Place to the other, waving the ticket in the air. And it's somewhat comical to a certain extent, but it is a lot of fun. And it does create a tremendous amount of excitement. But, it's just a really great event. Canada does a great job. All the charities do a great job. And to your point, Katie, I think, Catholic Charities and the Archdiocese of Chicago throughout this whole pandemic have basically displayed safety measures, not only from school, but to, the various events that they have throughout the year, because this is one of the many events that they have throughout the year. And they do just a bang up job just to make sure everybody's comfortable, everybody, has a good time, and everybody's enjoyable, again, while they're raising money, okay, for people that need it the most. It truly is. It's a great kickoff. It's fantastic.
Well, as you mentioned, Bill, earlier in the show, Catholic Charities is deeply grateful to the two of you for being leaders for this event for 14 years. That's really remarkable that you both have come back to try to make a difference for Catholic Charities and raise vital funds for the agency. And so, again, to remind everybody, this is First Look for Charity, Friday, February 11th. And if you would be so willing to designate Catholic Charities as your charity of choice, we would be so grateful if you do that by going to CatholicCharities.net/firstlook. You could also email our special events director, who's an amazing person. Her name is Denise Samuelis, and her email is dsamuelis, SAMULIS, at CatholicCharities.net. And she, could assist you in purchasing tickets for the event. I look forward to a wonderful evening with you both. And again, on behalf of everyone at Catholic Charities, thank you so much for your leadership, and thank you so much for being on the Voice of Charity today.
Oh, no, thank you. And just a quick reminder, obviously, masks are required, vaccinations are required, and, get there early because you're going to do a lot of walking, and there's many, dealerships that offer very, very nice slippers. So
that's a great point to add. Yes, and vaccination cards will be required. So everyone, please remember to bring those as well. Thank you, Marty, and thank you, Bill. And I look forward to seeing you on the 11th.
Marty.
Yeah, it's our honor to be associated with Catholic Charities, and we would just simply ask people that would enjoy going or would consider going to please to be supportive and frankly also share it with friends as well to make them aware of a really fun event in mid-February.
Beautifully said, Marty.
Thanks so much.
Thanks again. And we
Thank you. Take care.
Sounds great. Sounds like great, Bill. Thank you. We invite you all back again next week for another edition of The Voice of Charity. For now, this is Katie Bredemann, and we thank you for tuning in and believing in the mission of Catholic Charities.
Join us every Monday through Friday at this time for Catholic Chicago. You can stream our programs live or listen to past programs by visiting our website, archchicago.org, and clicking on Radio TV. And please connect with Catholic Chicago on social media.